Okay, so you guys were working out these practice problems. So let's go over how you would find the answers, okay? So the first one is asking you how many milliliters will you give per day? It's very important to understand exactly what the question is asking you. Otherwise, you probably will not come up with the right answer, okay? So this one, since we want to know how many milliliters per day, we have to use dimensional analysis, okay? So milliliters per day equals, we're going to start out with our available quantity, so 15 milliliters, since milliliters is what we want to know. And what are we paired with? 40 milliequivalents, okay? Since milliequivalents is down here, we have to move milliequivalents up here, okay? And then we put in our order, so 20 milliequivalents, and we then have to go a little bit further. That's 20 milliequivalents for one dose, okay? TID means 3 times a day, so doses have to go up here, and I have 3 doses in one day. Then we can plug it into the calculator. And make sure you're being very precise about what you're plugging into the calculator, okay? 15 divided by 40 times 20 divided by 1 times 3 divided by 1. And I get the answer of 22.5 milliliters per day, okay? Your label is very important. All right, so number 2, it is asking you how many milliliters you're going to give. This is our traditional problem that we've been working with for the past few weeks, okay? So we have our order for 2.5 milligrams, and we have available 1 milligram per 5 milliliters. So to do that in ratio and proportion, we have 2.5 milligrams is to X milliliters, what 1 milligram is to 5 milliliters. And then we do our means and our extremes, okay? So 1X equals 2.5 times 5. And so X equals 12.5 milliliters, okay? And then our formula method. So desired is our order, 2.5 milligrams, and then have is our available amount, 1 milligram per our quantity of 5 milliliters, and you just do the math and you get 12.5 milliliters. And then dimensional analysis. So X milliliters equals, so we start at the top with milliliters and we put what we have in our available, 5 milliliters in 1 milligram, okay? Milligrams is here, so it has to go to the top here. And then we're gonna put our order, 2.5 milligrams over 1 and do the math, 12.5 milliliters, okay? So those are the first 2 problems that we have, okay? And then our third. So our third one is asking how many milligrams you're going to give per day. Another one that has to be dimensional analysis, okay? So this is not asking anything about the milliliters, all right? So we're not going to involve milliliters at all in our equation. It's asking how many milligrams per day, okay? We actually don't even need to know anything about this available amount, okay? So we are going to give 250 milligrams every 6 hours, right? And hours has to go up here, so there's 24 hours in one day. So we get 1,000 milligrams per day, okay? You could also find out what Q6 hours is, so 24 hours in the day divided by 6, so we're gonna get 4 doses. So we're gonna have 4 doses in one day. And you can multiply your 250 milligrams times 4 doses, okay, to equal 1,000 milligrams per day. Either way, it's fine, but dimensional analysis is what we're teaching, what we're going over, so that's how we're going to solve it. But if you solved it this way, that would be fine too, okay? So there's your answers for chapter 17.